Welcome to Addicted to Real Estate TV. On today's episode, we're going to talk about taxation without accumulation. You don't want to be making that mistake. Stick around, I got some great stuff for you.
To say you gotta know somebody, or know somebody to get somewhere these days. To say you know that's alright, yeah that's alright. Cause you know that's alright with me. Yeah, you know that's alright, yeah that's alright. Cause you know that's alright.
Hi, I'm Phil Falcone, your host of Addicted to Real Estate TV. Today's episode was sponsored by Realty Mark 100, just like the shirt says, where MLS access is provided to real estate investors for only $59 a month. Nobody does that. Nobody does that. I'm telling you, I had a guy call me from Chicago asking me if I could provide him MLS access. He saw one of my videos on YouTube. Said, sorry dude, our MLS access only covers the greater Philadelphia area. So if you're in the greater Philadelphia area, you're crazy not to have it. Every investor should have it. MLS access at Realty Mark 100. Check them out at the website below and the phone number below. Today I want to talk about taxation without accumulation. What do I mean by that? One of the things that I see real estate investors really making a mistake today is they're out making money. They're doing wholesaling, they're doing flipping, but they're not building a portfolio. They're not accumulating property. Taxation, meaning that they are getting taxed on their real estate transactions. Notice I didn't call them investments. They're transactions. They're wholesaling deals, or they're flips, where they're buying something and selling it, or they're getting something under contract and they're selling the contract. They are generating income for which you will be legally taxed for. So you're creating a taxable situation, taxation, without accumulation. Now, where's the accumulation that you're not doing? You're not building a portfolio. You're not keeping properties for yourself. You're not grabbing properties that are worth keeping, things that are going to go up in a value and are going to appreciate. You're not keeping those properties. You're not setting yourself up for future success. All right? And that's the kind of thing that I'm talking about right now. You got to stop making money and start building wealth. Now, that may sound like a really difficult thing to do because why? Because you need money. Well, everybody needs money, including me, okay? I need money too. I figured out a way where I can earn money while accumulating a portfolio of properties. In other words, what I'm saying to you is I can get paid to buy real estate. And if you don't believe me, you better stick around because I got a lot to teach you, okay? You can read my book if you want to learn more about it. Addicted to Real Estate, Why I Can't Stop and Why You Should Start. And I give you a lot of those techniques in this book. You can also get them for free on my web TV show that you're watching right now. Make sure you go to addictedtorealestate.com, put your name and email address in so I can send you these shows for free. So I got the free way, which is the TV shows. I got the cheap way, which is the book. That's only 20 bucks, okay? I also have meetings. If you live in the Philadelphia area and come to these meetings, it costs 20 bucks to come to. I have them all the time. Go to meetup.com and look for Addicted to Real Estate. You'll see me there. You'll see all these meetings. I'm having meetings right now like crazy. I think I got 5 meetings scheduled for the month of November alone. I'll tell you about them soon. Okay, so if you're going to be taxed, okay, on the money that you're making off your real estate deals, you better be building something. Because a funny thing's going to happen in life. You're going to turn around and it's going to be 5 years later, 8 years later, and guess what you're going to have? You're going to have nothing to show for all your hard work. Maybe you made $100,000 a year. Maybe you made $200,000 a year. My opinion on that is big deal. So what? That's not what makes somebody wealthy. That is a temporary way to put money in your pocket and take care of your needs. But what you want to be doing is earning money and building wealth. And the building wealth part is extremely important, okay? We all go for the money first because that's what we need to live. We have to feed our kids. We have to buy, we have to put gas in our car. We have to take care of the things that we need to survive in life. But if you're not building a portfolio, funny things are going to happen. You're going to turn around, you're going to be in your 40s, and you're not going to have anything to show for the hard work that you did. The smart person out there makes money and builds wealth at the same time. And the way you do that is by getting paid to buy houses. Building a portfolio is the key to all of the success I had in life. I've had years when I made almost nothing. I've had years when I've made hundreds of thousands of dollars, okay? But the wealth that I have today, the assets that I have today, and the things that I look back on that I'm most proud of is the portfolio that I've built. You know, my wife and I and our entire family, not just my immediate family, okay, but my extended family, I can help these people, all of them, by various different ways because I've built up a business that feeds me, okay? Every dollar I put into a piece of real estate, think of it like a soldier, okay? Let's just take the first house I ever bought. I put $10,000 down on the very first house I ever bought in 1989. And my 10,000 little soldiers went to work on the first property I ever bought, which was called Arthur Street. And Arthur Street didn't do so well because in 1990 and 91, the market began to tank. And by the 1995, the property was worth significantly less than I had paid for it. But I stuck around with it. I held on to it. I learned how to become a landlord. I bought many more properties. And ultimately, I sold that property in the year 2006. And I 1031 the money from the Arthur Street property into one of the biggest buildings I own today. So those 10,000 little soldiers are actually with me today. Okay, they're in one of my biggest buildings. They're with me now, and they're out fighting for me. They're working for me now. Okay, the point to all of this is you have to accumulate. Okay, you have to accumulate. Taxation without accumulation, that's a big mistake you don't want to make. I want to thank you for choosing Addicted to Real Estate TV as a method for which you've decided to educate yourself. And I want you to pay attention to some of the meetings I got coming up. I got one coming up on November 12th. It's called How to Quit Your Job, Move to Paradise, and Buy Real Estate to Change Your World. I have another meeting coming up on November 17th, which is about using trust to hold real estate. Never buy property in your own name. Always buy it in a name of a trust. And the locations of these two meetings are right off to the side here. You better be there, especially this trust meeting. This is one of the most important meetings I've had. It's only $99, a 4-hour workshop, and I'm going to teach you something there. No one's going to teach you. And when I'm done showing you how to buy properties in trust, trust me, you're never going to buy another property any other way the rest of your life. I'm Phil Falcone, and thanks for watching this message.